Hey everybody, I'm going to talk a little bit about mortgage rates today. And I know I do that pretty often, but you know the average 30-year fixed right now is about 3.56. That's up from 3.06, half a point in just, a month. So that's a huge increase and something to think about. In fact, it's one of the largest to hit us in the last 50 years all at once like that. And the other thing, we all listen to the Fed and, the Fed's talking about raising interest rates 3 times this year, but they haven't done it yet. And already we're up 0.5%. So be mindful of that. It's not about the Fed. The Fed doesn't exclusively drive mortgage rates. They certainly impact it, and bond purchases impact it. But the bottom line is it has a lot to do with consumer sentiment and, just the need for people to, the need for banks, lenders to put out mortgages. So right now they are scared of inflation and they're charging a little bit more. The worst year, I think you're going to find this interesting, the worst year for interest rate rise was in 1980, and any of us who were back remember when interest rates were crazy. They went to 16.35 from 10.48 in 1 year, and that cut buyers' buying power by a third, by 33%. So that's a huge gain. And then, like I said, the Fed doesn't have it. But here's the funny thing about the 1980s. Do you know that that year we're talking about, 1980, prices rose 15%? So I hear a lot of people saying, well, when interest rates go up, prices are going to go down and I'll be able to afford a house. It's like, they don't work that way. Rising interest rates is more a factor of the inflation side of it, and the economy is generally booming when we have inflation and rising interest rates. So they rose 15% in 1980, 9% in 1981, and they did dip 5% in 1982. So let's put that in today's term. If you buy an $800,000 house, which there are fewer and fewer of these out there, I mean, it's crazy. But if you figure, okay, 800,000, 15% gain, right? That makes it 920. Then you go another year with that same 9% gain, that puts it $1,002,800. And then it drops that 5%. That's $952,660. So you could buy it today for $800, or you can wait for the drop, and then that $800 will only be $952,000. So I tell people all the time, waiting is not your best plan. So be sure, follow me on Facebook and like this video, even if you don't. Thank you.